Hi, outside the Songbird Coffee and Tea House in downtown Phoenix. I'm Richard Rellis here with columnist Robert Robb. With bills about the expansion of empowerment scholarships, it's time to ask, what did voters mean when they passed the Voter Protection Act?
Well, the claim is being made that they said the legislature shouldn't touch the subject matter at all. But what was on the ballot was a very specific proposal. It was to make all students in Arizona eligible for vouchers to attend private schools or homeschooling, subject to an overall cap of $30,000. That got voted down tremendously. And I think it's fair to say that the voters were saying we don't want universal access to vouchers. That's not what anyone in the legislature is proposing.
And not even, you make the point that it's not like the no's all came from one stripe. There might have been people who voted against it because it was capped.
There was at least a small sliver of voucher supporters who opposed Proposition 305 because the cap would be voter protected. I think one can confidently say that it was an expression of opposition to the idea of universal access to vouchers. But that's not to say that the voters were saying no to adding additional categories of people who are eligible or making certain administrative changes.
It seems that politically there's almost a self-regulating, like once voters say no to a subject matter, it takes politicians a while to sort of stop being gun-shy about a subject matter. Is that sort of like the self-regulating mechanism that's in place in this kind of stuff?
Well, I think the people who took Prop 301 to the ballot think that the legislature is being insufficiently gun-shy and rushing in to make changes. But I don't think that one can fairly, those changes may be good or bad, and some of them I think are good, some of them I think are bad. But I don't think you can cite Proposition 301 in debates about things that weren't on the ballot in Proposition 305, I mean.
Yeah, and well, as those bills go through, we'll be monitoring here at AZ Central.